Hello, Homo sapiens. Okay, I'm joking. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today, um, we are filming from outside. So disclaimer: if it's not too loud, forgive me, but I was tired of staying in the house. My mind needed a break, and I was not feeling inspired to film from inside the house. But anyway, so today we're talking about 5 ways that you can make money online while you're home now and even after the quarantine. Remember, this is the 5 things series that we're running every week, where I share 5 things that I think you should know. Enjoy. So the first way I think you can make money online when you're home is by becoming a consultant. So I run a consultancy firm, so that's now branching way off into it. But if you just want to do something part-time that's flexible, you can become a consultant. So that the point is that a lot of people are home right now, and most of those people are professionals in different fields. So some of you guys work in marketing, you're in HR, you're in finance, you're in procurement. You're basically a professional in whatever industry that you're in. So one way to make money online is to maybe set up a small website that just talks about your expertise and become a consultant in that area. The second way that I think you could make money or start, this one wouldn't monetize immediately, although in some cases it can, but is content creation. Now, a lot of us are home, we are bored, but we have ideas, and because we are bored, we're also doing a lot of crazy fun things. Some people are playing around with food, others are playing around with platforms, doing video collabos. So content creation is if you've ever thought of like starting a YouTube channel, I don't see why you shouldn't be doing that now. When I'm talking about content creation, I also mean Instagram, I also mean Facebook, things like that, and even things like TikTok. So the reason I think content creation is a good idea is because a lot of these platforms can be monetized. So if you have something that you can share, you have a skill, you have info, you're an expert in a certain field. Okay, not an expert, but you just want to share your thoughts, or you've always been passionate about something. I mean, you can be in finance, but you've always liked I don't know, cycling and traveling. So why not start creating content around that and share that on platforms that can be monetized? So for example, I know that brands these days, I don't know if we're doing it locally, but I know abroad, for example on TikTok, there are brands that are partnering with TikTok creators, sorry for the noise, to create content on that platform because it's going viral really fast. Instagram, the same thing. You can be paid to post. I mean, if you're consistent about it and your content is interesting. And the thing with content is that yes, you have to be consistent, or you should be, but at the same time, you could just come up with one video idea that goes viral and you can start monetizing your content, So I think while you're home, look into it. All these fun, crazy things you're doing, where can you put that content that could possibly start getting monetized? Content creation, also leave video content, can also be in terms of writing. Let me just also add that a lot of these content creators that you love, like, think about it right now. So many people are home right now, and the only thing that, or majority of the thing that people are doing is entertainment. What form of entertainment? Consuming content. And a lot of these content creators that you love so much, they also didn't wake up one morning and become the big content creators. They started from somewhere. So if you think about people like Njugush, think about your Jesus family, think about the comedian, the M-Pesa guy, all these people, they were just putting out content that they thought was funny, that they just wanted to share content, and eventually it's led to careers for them. So you never know. Give it a chance, and I'm sure for a lot of people out there, there is something you can share. Everyone has an idea, everyone has something they can share. The third way that you can make money online, which may be the easiest sort of, is through e-commerce. And by that I just mean selling something online. So the thing is, there are many ways that you could sell things online, and I think with social media it made things so much easier. The first way, of course, is not taking up advertising costs and things like that, and using online e-commerce platforms to sell things. So for example, Jumia, Sky Garden, Kilimall, a lot of these online platforms. So if you're selling anything, you could one way is to sell them on these platforms. And when I say sell anything, it could be something that you've made. So I've been seeing a lot of people who are making products at home. I know this is big, especially in beauty and skincare and things like that, guys making their own oils and butters and creams and things like that. But there's also even like basic things like selling kids clothes. I've seen guys selling books online. I've seen guys selling, I mean, we're Kenyans, there are many things, anything that you can sell. So one, you can sell it through major e-commerce platforms. Another one is that you can make your own website and sell on there directly. So that's without giving a commission to any of these e-commerce platforms. But the third, which I think is absolute coolest thing, is that you can sell things on social media. If you look at Instagram right now, yes, a lot of people follow celebrities and post on there, but a major thing that people are using Instagram for is shopping. Think about it. When you want to buy, like it's an example I usually give even clients who are in the trading business. Think about it. A typical, let's say, female right now buys their breakfast, their organic food from an Instagram shop, their makeup from an Instagram shop, they buy their clothes from an Instagram shop, they buy their shoes from an Instagram shop, they buy their books from an Instagram shop. Everything is being bought on Instagram. So I don't see, think about it. What have you always liked? What product can you sell on these platforms? And start selling. Another one is, and because you have time at home, I know this one could work, decluttering. I know in the last video I talked about digital decluttering, but now I'm talking about like your actual space. A lot of us are living in a lot of clutter. So I'll ask that you consider, or I'll challenge you to do this. Look around your space and ask yourself, do I need all these things? The things that you don't really need that you could sell, that's in itself is money. You can make money that way. And for that you can use things like OLX. There are a lot of platforms that you can sell second-hand things, from clothes to bikes to books to anything. You can sell all these things. And even if you look at, I know there's a group that a lot of people, there are Facebook groups, like the expert marketplaces and all of that. There are a lot of marketplaces, especially on Facebook, that you can go on and sell these things secondhand and make money. So it's a good time. You're home, look through your things. What don't you need? Things that you can actually sell. I mean, for women, you went binging on buying glasses. You went binging on buying cooking pots. Sell those things. The fourth thing that I want to talk about that I feel like is only being capitalized by, let's say, students who are in uni and all of that, to make some extra money. Not even just extra money, like I know people who are actually living off of this method, which is online writing, and what else, and these things you hear about: transcribing, translation, article writing, things like that. It's something that I really want professionals to consider. And it doesn't have to be full-time, but it can be your home right now. So for a lot of us, you're not really doing 8 to 5 anymore. Maybe a few meetings during the day. Some people, yes, I know, are still going to work. But for those of us who are professionals who are home, you probably have maybe 2 or 3 hours to spare in a day. I really want us to look into online writing. So for that, just Google transcribing jobs in Kenya or globally. Google online writing jobs. Google things like that. Now here's the thing: there are many different types of writing. I know there's academic writing, which there's a really big industry for that. But even in terms of article writing, I've seen a lot of like especially companies that are in other countries, they can't really think about a company like Nivea. I'm not saying this is what they do. I'm just using it, sorry, as an example. Think about the entirety of that business. They don't really have time to be writing blog posts about 3 different ways to, I don't know, use their sunscreen. So I don't know, they could outsource that on one of these platforms. I'm not saying that's exactly how it works. Point is that that's what I was trying to explain. Things like article writing and writing blogs for corporates and things like that. There's a huge opportunity in terms of writing. And again, if you're a professional, you probably already have that skill. It's refined, so it might not take you as long as someone who is sorry, birds decided to say hi, who is deciding to just start this out. They're probably in high school or something. You've been working the corporate space. You already know how to write and grammar and things like that. So look into online writing, transcribing. There are people out there by there I know that speak other languages other than English. I know if you can speak at least English and another language fluently, you could also do translation jobs, which are such a big thing. In terms of then transcribing, guys, that's such a big opportunity. For example, in this video, I really would want to like have subtitles in it, but I'm not about to sit down and start writing everything that I say because I talk a lot. But imagine YouTube can pay you to do exactly that. The fifth method that I want to share that you can use to make money online is by testing sites or websites or apps or things like that. So what I mean by this is that there are platforms, but then I keep referring to platforms, I mean like there's a website, like if you just Google platforms to test websites, things like that, you'll find them. So testing sites, I mean, if you think about Play Store, for example, the number of apps that are out there. So there are companies that pay people, for example, to go on our website, try it out, give feedback, and then they pay you. And it could range anything from $1 all the way to even $60. There's a site that I was checking out called User Testing. I know that's one that does that. I also know that there are companies that directly look for people to test their websites or their apps or things like that. So that's also something you can look out for. Maybe sign up for Google Alerts on things like that. So you'll find, let's say a company wants to release an app, they'll say, can we have 100 people come in and give us feedback, or try the app and send us feedback. Others can do it in terms of focus groups and things like that. It's another way to make money, but for now you can stick to the online method. I know there's a time that I tried that with a company, I think they're local or they're African based, called Geopol. I was bored and I was looking into what do people do online to make money, and that one was like simple. It was give us feedback on this product, give us feedback on this ad that you saw, and then they send you like 100 of credit and things like that. So those are small things, I mean. And I think with Geopol you could like go up in the ladder. So like if they see like you're consistent, things like that, there's some people who do and make like just 1,000 bob in a day, or you can redeem it in different ways. So yeah, testing sites is also a way. I mean, if you're bored and you have nothing to do, go online and just review things all day. Those are my 5 things for today. I have actually just realized I have 5 more things to share, so I'm thinking I might do a part 2 with the other 5 things that I think are actually pretty interesting, things that even I had never thought about. So yeah, look out for part 2 of 5 ways you can make money online, which should be coming out soon. Let me know which one you're looking to try out, and if you haven't already, subscribe, and welcome to the Money Gang.